Yes, we can please start the program.
Okay. So good morning once again to all of you in this teachers training program on recent advances and application of machine learning and IoT in mechanical engineering, offering by a joint venture of AICTE and RGPP Bhopal and organized by Sagar Institute of Science and Technology, Gandhinagar, Bhopal. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Nitin Kumar Sahu. I am assistant professor from Sagar Institute of Science and Technology, Bhopal. So before starting our first session, I just want to give you a brief about today's sessions. We have total 5 sessions today. First session will be on inner engineering, and that will be delivered by Ms. Sweta Gupta, assistant professor, NIT Jalandhar. The topic will be machine learning using Python. The third and fourth Kanchipuram, and the topic will be the topic will be real-time ML and DL application development. So this is just a brief about today's sessions. So our first session will be on inner engineering, and our speaker is Ms. Sweta Gupta, inner engineering expert, Aisha Foundation. So before going to start our first session, I would like to volunteer run non-profit organization with 9 million volunteers worldwide. Isha programs are offered worldwide, including programs for Indian Army, rural community, and prisoners. Some of the leading global organizations for which yoga programs have been conducted are GE, PwC, Deloitte, JP Morgan, Citibank, HSBC, Microsoft, and leading Indian companies such as TCS, Infosys, Wipro, SCL, BSE, Kotak, ICICI Bank, SDFC Bank, and the list goes on. The introduction about the Sadhguru sir. Sadhguru, who have been conferred Padma Vibhushan, has been speaking at leading education institutes like Harvard, Stanford, Yale, MIT, Oxford, London Business School, and have been addressing major global forums including United Nations, World Economic Forum, Australian Leadership Summit, etc.
Looks like Nitinji has lost his internet connection. We'll wait for him to come back.
Ma'am, may I audible?
Yes, now we can hear you again. We
Yes,
had
yes,
lost a voice.
yes.
Ma'am, means have I completed the introduction part, or in between the lost the connection?
You lost the connection when you were introducing Sadhguru. We could not hear you
Okay,
out.
okay. So I repeat it once again. Okay. Uh, Sorry everyone for interrupting this session, because actually there was some technical issue. Because of that, I was disconnected. So I am introducing. I was introducing the Isha Foundation. Isha Foundation is a non-religious, volunteer-run, non-profit organization with 9 million volunteers worldwide. Isha programs are offered worldwide, including programs for Indian Army, rural community, and prisoners. Some of the leading global organizations for which the yoga program have been conducted are GE, PwC, Deloitte, JP Morgan, Citibank, HSBC, Microsoft, and leading Indian companies such as TCS, Infosys, Wipro, SCL, BSE, Kodak, ICICI Bank, SDFC, and so on. So, introduction of Sadhguru. Sadhguru, who have been conferred Padma Vibhushan, has been speaking at leading education institutes like Harvard, Stanford, Yale, MIT, Oxford, London Business School, and have been addressing major global forums including United Nations, World Economic Forum, Australian Leadership Summit, etc. So, introduction about our today's speaker, Ms. Sweta Gupta. Sweta is a software engineer by profession and has launched a startup, Panchatantra Programming, in the technical education space. She did her inner engineering in 2017, and since then has been volunteering with Isha Foundation. Her association with Isha has brought a positive influence in her life on many spheres and has touched her life in the most joyful ways. So with this introduction, I would like to request Shweta ma'am, please kindly proceed the session.
Namaskaram and welcome everyone. Is the audio clear to all of you? If you can just
Yes, ma'am,
type
it is
on the
Yes,
clear.
chat.
yes, yes, madam. Yes, madam. Continue.
Thank you. So I've logged in with my company ID Panchatantra Programming. So you may want to pin it because I'll be speaking or I'll be sharing audio video in this session. So it is wonderful to have you all today with us. In this session, we offer you simple practices and a guided meditation gleaned from the yogic sciences that will enhance your health and support towards gaining success in all areas of life. Now, in all Isha's programs and events, we go to a great extent to set the right ambience for yoga. It's only in a conducive atmosphere that these technologies for well-being deliver best results. Now, in this circumstance of an online session, you will need to create this committed space on your own to get maximum benefit from the session. So before we begin, let's first set the stage. So there are many ways to approach this, but fundamentally, it needs your commitment. So to start with, it's best that you dedicate the next 70 minutes exclusively for this purpose. Please ensure that you're not interrupted. If you have young children, just see that they're taken care of for the duration of the session. You can please turn off your cell phone and avoid texting or checking it during the session. Now let's look at how do you be for this session. So it's recommended that you sit with a light or empty stomach. Because that is the way you will avoid feeling drowsy. And please avoid getting up, eating, drinking, or going to the restroom during the session. The best way to stay alert will be to sit with your spine comfortably erect, ideally in a cross-legged posture with enough space around you and palms facing upwards. You can rest your back if you need to, but please do not rest your head. and keep your hands uncrossed. Now we know the external situation continues to be challenging and uncertain. And Sadhguru has said that these unprecedented times give us a possibility to enhance ourselves. Sadhguru has offered several tools to support us, and we hope you have been able to make use of them or will be able to do so onwards. Now today we'll be looking in the direction of success. How successful you are in life depends on how well you use your mind and body. In this session, Sadhguru introduces potent practices to cultivate these two dimensions. So we will look at these aspects a little closer. We will go through a few simple practices followed by a guided meditation. Please stay with us throughout the session. So let's begin by listening to a video by Sadhguru on success. Here, Sadhguru points out some essential qualities we should cultivate in both the mind and body to generate clarity of mind.
To be successful in the world, two fundamental qualities are that you must be able to harness the prowess of your mind and your body. If you want to harness the mind, one most important quality is you must know how to be equanimous. Equanimity gives you access to different dimensions of your mind. If there is no equanimity in a skewed sense of mind, your ability to use the mind is greatly reduced. Another dimension is on the level of your energy, both physiologically and internally, you must be exuberant. Only when your energies are exuberant within you, you have the ability to tide over various obstacles that one may face in day-to-day activity towards one's success. If these two dimensions are brought into your mind and your body, that you're equanimous and you're exuberant, success will come to you much more easily. But beyond this, to be successful, one needs insight, inspiration and integrity. Insight means you pay attention to life around you in such a way that you are able to see something that most people cannot see. Another dimension is to be constantly be inspired. So it's very important, the reason why you're doing what you're doing, to look at the larger dimension or the contribution that you're making through your simple act of whatever you may be doing in your life. Every action that every human being performs in their life is a contribution to some dimension of this world. Somebody is benefited by whatever you may be doing. So being conscious of the contribution that you're making will keep you constantly inspired. And integrity is very important because when you want to function in this world, how much trust you have generated with all the people that you deal with on a daily basis will determine how easy or how hard your daily efforts are going to be. If there is an atmosphere of trustfulness, your ability to work will be greatly enhanced simply because everybody will pave the way for you rather than setting up impediments for you.
Now we will begin with the practices. Before we begin, it would be best if those of you watching on your phone can keep it in front of you on a desk or next to you. So there will be demonstration of the practices. Please do not attempt the practice during the demo. There will be instructions for you to do the practice after the demo. Now the first set of practices that we will learn is for the neck. In the evolution process, a vertical spine corresponds to a leap in capability. But this simple practice keeps the spine healthy and active and can do wonders. Please don't type the questions in the chat during the video, just observe.
Yoga for Success, the neck practices. Both the neurological and the energy systems branch out in a big way between the shoulder blades and above. So keeping the neck region in a good condition is very important. Within 3 to 4 minutes of doing these neck practices, you will distinctly see that you are much more alert and the lethargy in the body will be obliterated. There is a higher level of neuronal regeneration. Memory and intellectual sharpness also improves.
Now we will do a certain set of practices for the neck. This will help you to relax the stiffened muscles in the neck and shoulder region. We will look at the first 3 neck practices now. Please observe. Stand with your feet comfortably apart and parallel to each other. Keep your arms and shoulders loose and relaxed. Make sure your neck is loose like a rope, no stiffness of any sort. Eyes closed. As you exhale, slowly and gently lower your chin to your chest. This is the starting position. Now, as you inhale, gently bring your head up and take it back. As you exhale, bring your head down to your chest. This is 1 cycle. You would do this 3 times. Now we will see the second neck practice. As you inhale, slowly and gently turn your head to the right to the extreme point that you can turn. As you exhale, bring it back to the center. Now, as you inhale, slowly and gently turn your head to the left to the extreme point that you can turn. As you exhale, bring it back to the center. This is 1 cycle. You would do this 3 times. And now we will see the third neck practice. As you exhale, slowly and gently bring your right ear towards your right shoulder to the extreme point you can go. As you inhale, bring it up. As you exhale, slowly and gently bring your left ear towards your left shoulder to the extreme point you can go. As you inhale, bring it up. This is 1 cycle. You would do this 3 times. Now we will do 3 cycles of the first 3 neck practices together. Please stand. Stand with your feet comfortably apart and parallel to each other. Keep your arms and shoulders loose and relaxed. Eyes closed. As you exhale, slowly and gently lower your chin to your chest. This is the starting position. Now, as you inhale, gently bring your head up and take it back. As you exhale, bring your head down to your chest. Second cycle. Again, as you inhale, bring your head up and back. As you exhale, bring it down. Third cycle. Ensure your shoulders are relaxed. No stiffness of any sort. Now for the second neck practice. Come to the starting position. Your head should be straight, eyes closed. As you inhale, slowly and gently turn your head to the right. As you exhale, bring it back to the center. Now as you inhale, slowly and gently turn your head to the left. As you exhale, bring it back to the center. Second cycle, right side. Left side. Third cycle. Do it slowly. You can even hold the stretch